my wife and I, we were at work, and my daughters were in school, and I received a phone call from a neighbor basically saying there was something wrong with our house, and he eventually told me that it was on fire.
The Family Literacy Preschool fulfills a need by providing preschool opportunities for families who otherwise would not be able to afford preschool for their students.
Haley and I were matched with the Youth Service Bureau mentoring program in 2007. She was 7 at the time, and Haley is now 15, and we've been together for a little over 7 years.
We were home, or at least I was home, and we had a fire. Because everybody got out safe, the pets were safe, everybody was great. I mean, we had 33 firemen come to our house and they saved the house.
Inspire is a safe place for girls to go to if they need a friend or they need to talk out something and they just want to be themselves.
In April, we found out that our previous daycare was going to close its doors in May. We were able to work with community and the churches in the area and basically clean this place up and get it available for us to use as a daycare.
When I went into the workforce as an adult, my mom encouraged me to give to Muffy. That was always something that she was adamant about, and just instilled in me at 19 years old that it's something that you do. It's just what you do.
MUFFY is so important to the community because without them, we would not have the resources for all of these programs like the Family Literacy Program at Wilson to make Crawfordsville such a wonderful place that it is to live in.
MUFFY has given a lot to the Youth Service Bureau. And MUFFY is an awesome organization just for the whole county.
After the fire we had, without the Red Cross and without MUFFY being involved, I think we would have been bitter, a little lost.
I really believe that if I wasn't in Inspire, I think my grades would be a lot lower, because they've really gotten a lot better ever since I started coming to Inspire. I don't know what I would do without it, really.
MUFFY supports the community. MUFFY makes things happen. They give money and contributions to organizations that all of us use.
Starting in about 1992, I always gave to MUFFY and have year after year after year, never with the intentions of utilizing the service, but it turned out that we did, and what a blessing it was, and what a gift it was to have that readily available. That was probably the most remarkable thing, that within 24 hours of us losing everything we owned, we had the resources to start to purchase the things that we truly needed, clothing, food, just the simple things of life that we take for granted on a daily basis. We didn't have it, and MUFFY and the Red Cross were there very quickly to give us the resources to do that.
These students would be left behind without the support of MUFFY.
Giving to MUFFY has never even been a question in my mind. I've always done it. For someone who's never given to MUFFY or doesn't understand, all they have to do is walk down the street. MUFFY is a part of so much.
Without their help, there wouldn't be those organizations, and including us. I mean, it's a struggle for us until we get bigger, and MUFFY's standing in and helping us through that.
Having a mentor like Amy and Donnie is just an amazing thing.
It really ends up being about investments. What kind of an investment do you want to make in your life in hopes of a return? I mean, when you give to the stock market, you invest with a hope of a rate of return greater than what you invested. And ultimately, that's how we live our life. We do those things not with the expectation of a return, but we found out the hard way that it's there. This community, it did remarkable things for us. It gave clothing, it gave monies, it just gave to us.
At their house is my happy place. They are just such amazing people with great hearts, and I'm so glad that they are a part of my life.
MUFFY being there and able to help the Red Cross do all these things took that edge off, kind of makes you look at things in a totally different light. So we could have took that big negative fire and this whole what about me attitude and say, you know, why world or why God this all happened, and just be really bitter. Instead, they help by providing compassionate people and generous individuals to come out and basically take this negative and turn it into this huge, huge positive. Just change my outlook on life completely. That fire, as bad as it was probably
the best thing that's ever happened.